Hi garden friends, welcome to the channel. I'm Era and this is Gardening on Purpose. I garden in Georgia, Zone 8A, where I do gardening related videos. For today's video guys, I'm going to give you an update on a bed that has been in progress for 2 whole years. When I first created this bed, my neighbor had cut his tree down. He gave me these beautiful logs and I created this really nice garden bed. And I first started out, it was perennials. I had hostas, I had heucheras, then I changed my mind and then I made it an all annual bed. And then I realized, why do I have an all annual bed when I have annuals in the front of the house? So I turned this back into a perennial slash evergreen bed. And I'm really happy about it. And this will be the final version of this bed. Fingers crossed, guys. So let me go into it. It's all mulched and everything, so it looks really nice. First up we have in here is Loriope. This is the muscari. And you might have seen a video where I just recently bought these from Walmart. And I love these because they're going to stay evergreen for me. And they are variegated. I've got some Columbines that I bought on clearance at Lowe's. Now they're pretty much done for the year. So they're going to go to sleep. And then next year, hopefully they come back. I think one of them is a purple. And this one is a pink. But I have 3 Columbines. I've got 3 beautiful rainforest sunrise hostas in the front. These are part sun and these are already blooming, guys. It's a beautiful white bloom, and I don't take my my flowers off because I want the pollinators to enjoy it. There's no reason for me to cut it off because somebody else can use it. So that's rainforest sunrise. And then I have some Lenten Rose or hellebores that I had bought at my county's spring annual plant sale. I don't know the variety. But they were only $10, and I wanted to support the county, so I bought 3 hellebores. So I'll know next year exactly what these colors are, and hopefully my Google Lens will help me figure out what variety it is. Next up, guys, we have some Heuchera. Really nice. This one, is it carnival or something to that effect? It's a really beautiful orangey, peachy, reddy, pinky Heuchera. It is gorgeous. It's already flowered, and as per usual, I don't cut the flowers off because the pollinators love it. And I have 3 of those. This one is doing really nice because it gets a little bit more sun than the other 2. You see how big that one is? And then these other 2 right here. It's 2 more hellebores or Lenten Rose. These I actually bought at Home Depot for $19. And if I had waited for the plant sale for my county, I could have gotten in for $10, but at least I know what these are. At least I know that this is ice and roses, and one is whitey pinky and one is really red. So, and the foliage looks really nice. I know it's going to get ratty as the season goes by, but it should stay semi-evergreen to evergreen in my zone 8 here, guys. Next up, we have some lungwort. You guys know I was so excited to find these lungworts. These were not on sale. These were on was it Walmart? No, it was Home Depot, and it was $8.98. I closed my eyes and I bought it because guess what? It's a perennial. It's gonna come back, and I can divide it. So, I bought 3 of these, or was it 2? Maybe 3. Oh yeah, 3. It's right in front of me. 1, 2, 3. I believe this is spot on. Pulmonaria. These were $8.98 at Home Depot. And guess what, guys? A couple of weeks later, I went back to Home Depot and they had another one, I think is called Pinka Blue or something like that. That's in another area of the yard. That was on clearance, and I got those for $7 because they were proven winners. And of course, proven winners, the plants are usually $13, $14. So I got that for $7. So that's that. Then I have some carex grass. This is the Everex carex grass from the Southern Living Plant Collection. This also is an evergreen. I'm really happy because the lungwort will stay evergreen. The carex grass will stay evergreen. The Lenten Rose will stay evergreen. The Heuchera will stay evergreen. Very, very happy about that, guys. Next up, and the newest addition to this bed, I'm very, very, very excited about it. And if you saw my video, you would feel the excitement too when I found this Jack of Diamonds Brunnera. This one here I got at Home Depot, and I paid full price. I paid $13.98 or something like that. It was $13.98 or $14.98. And again, I reasoned it by saying, hey, this guy here is going to come back for me, and I'm going to be able to divide it in a year or two. It is absolutely beautiful. Now, I've only had this for a couple of weeks, so I don't know if this is going to stay evergreen for me here in Georgia. We're going to get some serious heat come June, July, and August. I don't know if the Brunnera will be able to take it, especially where I have it. Yes, it's in the shade, but it will get some sun. And certain times in July and August, no matter what time of the day, even if it's 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, the sun will be blazing. So I have to see how they do. But aren't they pretty with these dainty blue flowers? Really, really loving it, guys. Then I have some autumn fern. Well, I have one autumn fern. So reliable for me. I got these at Home Depot, and at first when I was buying ferns, I was just buying ferns. I didn't realize that this particular fern stayed evergreen for me, and once I realized that, I went ham. I have them all over my yard. This is autumn fern, guys. I've got some Primrose. This is supposedly supposed to, well, they're done blooming. And they were $5, I believe. And they're supposed to be perennial. Got them from Home Depot. So I don't know. It doesn't look like they're going to stay evergreen for me here in Georgia Zone 8A. But it would be nice if they did. If they didn't, it's not a big deal. They are beautiful. I think one is yellow, one is red, one is white. This is Primrose. I've got another Heuchera here. Again, a clearance plant with the flowers still there because the pollinators love it. And then I have another fern. Now, this one I know for sure is not evergreen. I believe when I got it at Lowe's on clearance, I don't think it's ostrich fern. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure what it is, but it does die back. And then this guy here needs to stay wet. Like really, it needs to stay moist. Because if it has any inkling of dry soil, it will start drooping. And I've been watering it, and it's been really, really happy. What else do I have in this bed, guys? I have what is this guy called? I bought another one the other day too, and I'm gonna have another video of it. It's Fatsia, that's what it is. It's Fatsia Japonica. Bought it from a nursery not too far from me for $12 or $13. It got damaged last winter. It is a zone 8 plant, so it's not very hardy here. And I've read that it actually could be a house plant, but I don't have enough light in the house to make this a house plant. And I don't like too many plants in the house. As a gardener, I'm an outside gardener. I do have plants in my office. I do have plants at my windows, but my preference is outdoor plants. I love them. And only because the plants that I buy in the store and I bring and I put in the office, I water them, they're just surviving. They're not thriving. And I want a garden like this that's thriving, not just staying alive, holding on for dear life. And I have to water them and just try to figure out what the problem is with these plants. I don't have that problem with outdoor plants, and that's been my issue with the indoor plants. So that is a Fatsia. It's supposed to be evergreen, but again, it all depends on the winter, because last winter it wasn't even that cold and it got damaged. But also maybe because it was actually its first winter. You never know. Let's see how it does this coming winter. Finally, guys, I have some evergreen azaleas. These are the old-fashioned azaleas that bloom. They've already bloomed, and they are, I think it's a fashion azalea, a Johanna azalea, and a Delaware white azalea. They need to be pruned, but I like them here because they grow slow. They're supposed to be 4 feet tall. They're not going to get anywhere there anytime soon. But they are really, really beautiful when they bloom. Here's the tag for one of them. Fashion azalea. And then the other one is Johanna. and they're doing really, really great, guys. I'm really, really happy with this bed, and I believe that this is it. I am not going to change this bed again. I'm not going to add anything else. I'm not going to take anything else out because it just looks perfect where it is. And I really, really love those logs. Thank you to my wonderful neighbor who had given me his tree logs that he cut down. Let me know what you think of this beautiful bed, guys. Do you have any Brunnera or any Columbine, any, well, I'm sure you have some some hostas. Do you have any Loriope? And if you do, what type of Loriope do you have? Do you have Lenten Rose? Do you have Pulmonaria? I looked and looked for, I've been looking for Pulmonaria for 3 years. They're not, I don't see them a lot in my garden. So when, not my garden, in my garden centers like Home Depot, Lowe's, and Walmart. And when I saw them, I grabbed 5 of them, guys, because I will not be denied these Brunneras or these Pulmonarias, guys. Let me know what you think. Please like, please share, please subscribe, and remember, hit the notification bell to be alerted on my new videos. Thank you so much. I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.